scanning, we'll be scanning, we'll be predicting and seeing what we can expect from Bitcoin in the upcoming months. So yeah, let's get started. As you can see, I've opened my chart on 3-month quarterly time frame, and as we can see, price started moving up from this point and then it break the all-time high and gave a closing above it. And after closing, it started retracing down. After it started retracing down, we can see a quarterly demand zone is here, which is very far away from that point. So we will move down to one month time frame, and we can see rise after giving closing. It came, it almost covered the entire candle, the previous candle, but then it started going up, then down, up and down, up and down, and we can see like our monthly demand zone is here, which is very far away from the last price that was touched. We can see, we can say like it got support from this week to week demand zone, but since the week is very long, we will not consider it. So we'll move down to 1 week time frame. Okay, so we have a clear picture on the weekly time frame. What we see after price made a high, all-time high at this point. After making high, it started tracing down and then went up. And while it was doing that, it did not create any supply zone. This is not a good supply zone. This is a, we can say this is a supply zone, but not very good. And it retraced back into this supply zone and then fell back. Why it happened? Because when we were retracing, we did not take support from any demand zone up until now. See, no demand zone here, this no demand zone. Even if it was here, it did not enter the demand zone. We can see still away from the demand zone, and it went up. So even though this is not a very good supply zone, it reacted, and it reacted very well. So after reacting from it, the price started coming down and entered this demand zone. We can mark this demand zone either this way or this way, but we will not be taking a direct entry. Why we would not take a direct entry? Because price is coming from retracing from the all-time high. We should wait for confirmation. So once the price hits this demand zone, it starts retracing back, and then we can see on daily time frame. We'll see what is the picture on daily time frame. Once it reaches the demand zone, it retraced back, and we can see it broke this supply zone when it closed in this. When this candle was closed, it closed out this supply zone, and as we can see, then price started coming down. We, some guys would have traded here saying like this is leg in and this is base and then this is leg out, but the leg in is not very good because the big part is more than the body part, which is not supposed to happen. So yeah, we could not have traded this, but as we see for long term, now we didn't have any supply zone on monthly, weekly, and on daily time frame we see that all the, there are no good supply zones actually, but all the bad supply zones are also tested. This supply zone is tested by this supply zone is tested by this supply zone is tested by this green candle, we can see, and it is tested again by these candles, and now this supply zone is being tested by this. So what we can expect, is, now what I'm seeing is a, if it retraces from this supply zone, let's suppose it retraces back, how much it can retrace? Maybe it can go below this to acquire liquidity and then start it moving up, or we can expect it to retrace into this demand zone and then start going up. That are the two scenarios that I am thinking that could happen. If we move on to 1 week time frame, we can see like we have a demand zone here, which is this is our lagging candle, this is our base candle, this is leg out, this is leg out, and this is in the making. So if we mark it as wick, body to wick, and then move down to 1 day time frame, we see like it's retracing or it's retracing back, but the reversal is not there because it's not so powerful as we can see, or it's just consolidating in this supply zone so that it grabs the liquidity and then it starts moving up. That can happen too. So what would be my thought process for investing purposes? So my investing purpose would be I'll buy some here, and then if it retraces back at this point, I'll wait for a reversal on 4-hour time frame, breaking of 4-hour supply zone, and then taking support from 4-hour demand zone. And then if not this, then I'll wait for this, and then I will look for a 1-hour supply zone break and taking support from a 1-hour demand zone. And that point I will be investing. My stop loss would be around this. I'll be putting my stop loss around this level. So we have 3 areas where we can invest. This is the first area, this is the second, and this is the third. Here we can invest directly. Here we have to wait for confirmation, and here we also have to wait for the confirmation. So investing is a long-term process. So you should not go in at a time. You should do investing over a period of time so that your average price is good. So yeah, that is my game plan for the Bitcoin. I hope you guys understood what I wanted to say. There's nothing to stop the price, and we could easily see it breaking the all-time high again, and maybe I'm thinking we could see more than $100,000 in the upcoming months. So in the upcoming year also we can say. So guys, this is one of the best time to invest in Bitcoin and crypto. So yes guys, yeah, that's it. We'll see. Thank you later. Bye bye.